There's a version of you that already exists. Not the version shaped by fear. Not the version created by other people's opinions. But the person you were capable of becoming all along. The question isn't whether the person exists. The question is, what are you willing to give up to become them? Because every transformation has a cost. The world celebrates what people gain, but it rarely talks about what they had to release. You don't become wiser without letting go of ignorance. You don't become disciplined without giving up comfort. You don't become peaceful without walking away from chaos. Every meaningful change asks for something in return. The problem is, many people want a different life while protecting the very habits that are keeping them from where they are. They want confidence without facing the fears they've been avoiding. They want peace without releasing resentment. They want purpose without accepting responsibility. Growth doesn't work that way. Every step forward asks you one question. What are you still carrying that no longer belongs in your future? Maybe it's an old belief. Maybe it's the need to prove yourself. Maybe it's the fear of disappointing people. Or maybe it's the version of yourself you've become comfortable with being. Comfort has a strange way of convincing us that staying the same is safer than changing. But comfort has another side. If you stay there too long, it quietly becomes a prison. Think about how many dreams have been abandoned because someone chose familiarity over possibility. How many opportunities were missed because fear sounded more reasonable than faith? How many people settled? Not because they lacked ability, but because they refused to pay the price that growth required. The truth is, life isn't asking you to become someone else. It's asking you to become more honest with yourself. To stop pretending you're okay with what no longer fulfills you. To stop ignoring the quiet voice inside that keeps saying, there's more for you than this. That voice isn't trying to make your life harder. It's trying to lead you somewhere greater. But you can't carry everything into your next season. A mountain climber didn't reach the summit by collecting more weight. They reached it by becoming intentional about what they carry. Your life is no different. Every unnecessary burden slows your progress. Every unresolved fear steers your focus. Every unhealthy attachment competes with your future. So ask yourself, what would happen if you stopped clinging to who you used to be? What would happen if you finally believe that your future deserves a healthier version of you? Just sit with those thoughts for a minute. Imagine how much lighter your life could become. Not because your problems disappeared, but because you stopped carrying what was never yours to hold. Transformation isn't becoming perfect. It's becoming intentional. It's choosing courage over comfort, truth over denial, growth over familiarity. And that choice has to be made again tomorrow and the day after that. Because becoming isn't a destination. It's a daily decision. One quiet choice at a time. One honest conversation with yourself at a time. One act of courage at a time. Before you leave today, I want you to sit with one question. If the person you're meant to become knocked on your door today, would it recognize the decisions you're making? Or would they lovingly tell you it's time to let go of what no longer can come with you? Because your future isn't waiting for a perfect version of you. It's waiting for a willing one. And perhaps the greatest price you'll ever pay isn't what you lose. It's having the courage to release everything that's keeping you from becoming who you were created to be. Ask yourself one question. What is one thing I need to release today so I can make room for the person I'm becoming?